Old Man Kaiju here with a quick public service announcement for anyone interested in Shadows of Brimstone. If you haven't heard of Shadows of Brimstone, it's a dungeon crawler, 1 to 4 player cooperative, with an Old West horror theme to it. This one, Swamps of Death, has different horrors from beyond that are infesting swamps that you get to encounter, and other core boxes such as City of the Ancients has Cthulhu-like monsters that you can deal with. All the different expansions have cards that you can use with the others, and the monsters can pop back and forth, or you can have them dedicated to each of the zones that they are in. Before we go any further, I thought it'd be best for you to know some assembly is required. As you see the mounds of cardboard and plastic sprues used for the miniatures and tokens for the game, if you're not an avid 40k person or someone who hasn't put together things for other games like Kingdom Death Monster, don't be alarmed. It's not that bad to put together. But when you open the box, it can get daunting. My 2 best friends for this, besides the glue, was this. A Citadel Clippers, which, no, I'm not endorsed in any way by Citadel Games. The gaming store I went to recommended this, and I don't regret it one bit. It was a fantastic purchase, worth every penny. And then these, just a cheapo pair of magnifying glasses. It helps make the precise cuts and having the paints in the right area. Another thing too, make sure you have good glue, because not only do you glue the different pieces together, but you also glue them onto the bases. And yes, there are different base sizes for the different size of enemies that you have, from the smaller to the frickin' huge. Once you're assembled, and they are usually anything from 1 to 4 pieces each, you'll notice you have things from other dimensions, like twisted World War I style bad guys with 3 eyes. You have different aliens, spider creatures, guardians from civilizations long gone by, flaming entities from hell-like dimensions, then eldritch horror things that you would expect from the worlds of Cthulhu. Speaking of which, yes, there's an ancient Cthulhu-like monster here, and also other larger sculpts like this, which is just fantastic. So once you're assembled and you prime them, you start getting the paint on, you start getting excited, and you see what can happen with this. And once you actually get some of them painted, you realize that this is going to be a striking game, and it has well-known gameplay. It's been around for years, and it's well supported by the company. So if you do decide to invest in the Kickstarter, more power to you. If you're not sure, then just remember, any of the core boxes will serve you for a long time. This one is Swamps of Death. Another one that many people recommend is City of the Ancients, which I do have as well, and I can recommend that. So if you want a really good dungeon crawler with a really unique theme, where you can pop from dimension to dimension, have things from other dimensions fight you, and have a interesting gameplay every single time, this might be a game right up your alley. Provided that you don't mind a little bit of assembly, or you have someone else who'll do the assembly for you. This is Old Man Kaiju, and have yourself a good one there.